Hey, what's up, Warframe community? Back again with another video. And this one is on your favorite companion, the Kubrows. Yes, the Kubrows. Well, just the other day, I heard a Kubrow song. You want to hear it? This is how it goes. Ku... Okay, I won't do that to you, but what I will do is talk about the new companion, Kubrows. Let's check out the first one, the Roxa. Designed by the Orkan to be the perfect companion, a Kubrow was never far from its master's side, loyal and obedient. These creatures made ideal bodyguards, equipped with shield generators for added protection. Their fierce growl could paralyze any attacker with fear. The Roxa Kubrow has 100 shield, 100 health, 50 armor, 100 power, and 100 stamina. This is your tank. This is definitely your tank, Kubrow. Let's check out the Harass. Prized for its ability to sneak up on unsuspecting prey, the Harass Kubrow were first used as hunting companions by the Orkan elite. Orkan era Tenno soon adapted the strain for use in covert missions and assassinations. Harass Kubrow. He has 75 health, shield 125, armor 50, power 100, stamina 100. This Kubrow is your stealth Kubrow, the sneaky one, sort of like a Loki and Ash Warframe. Let's check out this Sahasa Kubrow. Enterprising Orkan genetic designers recognized that the Kubrow's affinity for games of fetch could be used for more serious endeavors. They soon developed a strain adept at reconnaissance and contraband recovery. Tenno often used the creatures to help resupply while in the field. Sahasa Kubrow. Health 125, shield 75, armor 50, power 100, and stamina 100. This is more similar to your carrier, Kubrow. Last but not least, the Sanaka Kubrow. Check it out. Once the value of Orkan Guard Pass had been realized, Orkan scientists began experimenting with strains designed for combat. These were no longer household pets, but superior war animals, bred for ferocity and aggression. The Sanaka Kubrow. 110 health, 90 shield, 50 armor, 100 power, and 100 stamina. Sanaka Kubrow. Alright, let's say you decide to go ahead and get yourself a Kubrow. Well, you can actually get yourself a Kubrow starter kit for 65 plat, which contains all the components to begin gene splicing the Kubrow. Requires installed incubator segment. Alright, it has everything you need: the Kubrow egg, the incubator power core, and the DNA stabilizers, the status slot, and the genetic code template. Now, let's say that you decide to go with building. Alright, let's start off with the DNA stabilizer. The DNA stabilizer does what it says. It stabilizes the DNA of a Kubrow. DNA breaks down, and when it breaks down, it needs to be stabilized through the rigorous movement in the fighting that the Kubrow does. Its genetic code breaks down. So these DNA stabilizers will help keep that genetic code up to standard, which is going to cost you 100,000 credits. Also, the incubator power core. This device facilitates the growth of Kubrow clone from birth to puppyhood. It speeds up. This is needed in order to, it's an incubator for the egg, and so it gives it power to grow it. You can buy it for 35 plat, or you can get yourself a blueprint, which you can use over and over again, which is going to cost you 100,000 credits to build. 4,500 nanospores, 2 control modules, and an argon crystal. And it takes 8 hours to build. Kubrow eggs, you only can purchase these in the store. You can't use a blueprint and build them. But the only alternative this here is actually going to Earth and going to where the Kubrows packs are. They have, it's like a mound or within a tree, and they have these areas where they breed at and they cultivate at, and there you blow up, or you can shoot at the actual area and it'll blow up the den, the Kubrow den, and there's a possibility that an egg may show up. All right. See if I'm missing anything else here. Yes, these here, the genetic code template. As you can see, you can buy one for 15 plat. Copies the dominant genes of Kubrow onto the template. This can be used to increase the chances that traits from the original Kubrow will carry across a newborn clone. So these genetic code templates, it actually takes the genetic code of a mature Kubrow and transfers it over to this template. This template allows you to actually take a genetic code of one breed and a genetic code of another breed, put them together, and it will create a dominant breed, a dominant color, a dominant type, and it's actually sort of awesome. I like the ideal that they've done. They stand within the same kind, of genetic code, which I think is pretty awesome. So it's a nice little feature they have. Alright, also you can buy the genetic code template blueprint, which you can use over and over again. This is going to cost you 10,000 credits, 700 nanospurs, 300 circuits, and one control module. Alright, so with that said, I think I covered everything as far as blueprints and what you can buy. So now let's go take a look at some Kubrow, and let's see what's cooking in the foundry. Alright. And as you guys can see, I have incubator power core going. As you can see, 7 hours to do that. And let's see, a genetic code template. Let's go ahead and start building one of those. It takes 6 hours to build, so we'll keep them going. And this is not bad. You can rush it for 10 plat. I won't be rushing these. There's no need to do that. All right, let's take a look at some Kubrow. Alright, let's go take a look at Kubrow. As you can see, my Kubrow here is Mimi, and she is a Sahasa Kubrow. And what I did with Mimi was I took her genetic code and placed it on an imprint, which stays there as long as I need it. She is limited, and all Kubrows are limited to only 2 imprints. That's it, 2 imprints, so she's maxed out. Alright, as for breeding, if I decide to breed again, as normal, you still need 1 egg, 1 incubator, and 1 status slot. Alright, let's put Mimi back in. And let's pull out Mau Mau. Alright, Mau Mau is the brute. He's a Rakasa. He's definitely the brute. He's definitely the tank. And he looks like a tank. There he goes. Alright, now for Mau Mau. I've already taken his genetic code and placed it on imprint. And I've already used it twice. I've actually given someone, a good friend and player, I've given him the Roxa print so he could have a print and use and for whatever he decided to use it for. And so when it comes to breeding, if I desire to make another Roxa, I could easily go to the market, and let's just say someone wants, here we go, want to buy Haras imprint. Let's say someone wanted to buy a Roxa imprint. I could actually go to the trading. I could trade them print for print or print for plat, whatever it may be. But you're able to trade prints, which I think is pretty awesome. Alright, now let's put him back into status. And as you guys can see here, Mau Mau will not decay in loyalty or DNA integrity while in status, which is very important. Puppies do not mature while in status, and recovery from status takes 3 hours, which is quite a long time. Okay, now we have Mau Mau, we have Mimi, we have Mimau. Now, you guys probably figured this out already. Mimau, meaning that Mau is one parent, Mi is the other parent, which produced Mimau. two different types of Kubrows genetically. The stronger genetic code is right here. So I have myself a Roxa, the stronger genetic code. So this is a production from the same kind of Kubrow family. The only difference is the stronger genes has taken the advantage, which caused me to have a Roxa. And by the way, well, I'll say that for another video. Okay, now, once this Kubrow matures, I can take its genetic code and place it onto these imprints. Let's take a look at another Kubrow. And this one I call Heidi. Isn't that a nice blue coat? That is nice. I like that. Now Heidi is a harass Kubrow, stealth Kubrow. Looking forward to really using this Kubrow with my Loki Prime and my Ash to do stealth missions. Should be fun. Now, how did I acquire this? Simply through trading. Trading prints. Someone says, I want to buy a harass imprint, or I want to buy a Roxa imprint. Well, I'll trade you print for print. Now, how do you know you're getting the correct Kubrow? Once you go into trading, you'll see right down here, the bottom right hand corner, a picture will pop up. And it'll show you the actual Kubrow. You need to know what you're getting by the look. It doesn't actually say someone will send you, may show you a print, and like mine says Mimi. Now, it doesn't tell you exactly what type it is, but you need to know the type based on how it looks. So you need to know your Kubrows. Oh wow. That's funny. Well, hopefully the video helps some of you guys out with the genetics and the Kubrow and the breeding and the status. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and hopefully I can answer them. And as always, this is Joshuatiming. Keep God first, and I'll see you in Warframe. I'm out. Peace.